So it's another great day, except today's actually going, I think, better than the last couple of days. My breathing's still pretty rough, but it's not as bad. I think the insurance is helping. My GI doctor called me in a medication to help stimulate my appetite. So I'm optimistic that I will start feeling better. Originally yesterday, I was told that they were going to want to admit me for evaluation of everything. But then I heard back later that they didn't have any availability in the hospital. And so the option was to go to the emergency room or see if my cardiac team could get the admission done. So I called and then I never heard back. So I followed up again today. And I finally heard back and they said that they wouldn't do the direct admission. That if I'm so symptomatic, I need to present to the emergency room. And so I'm still at home because going to the emergency room is extremely stressful for me. And it's just been that way for a lot of years. I've been in advanced heart failure for a lot of years. I've had these symptoms on and off for a lot of years. And I don't know if it's because my heart disease is rare. It's called ARVDC. And that forms a rare form of heart failure where my heart is only failing on the right side. So a lot of like the traditional testing and assumptions made based, especially like when you present to the ER and you say heart failure, like I don't necessarily line up with that. And that's because I have a rare form of advanced heart failure. And so it's just so much easier when I'm able to get like a direct admission and there's a care team in place that knows why I'm coming in and there's all these reasons. So since my GI team wanted me to be admitted, my cardiac team says no, go to the ER. So I'm waiting. So I feel like whenever my cardiac team thinks I'm bad enough that they're willing to admit me inpatient and evaluate the symptoms, that's when I'll go in. That or it'll come to the point where I'm like passed out. And so like that's kind of where I live as far as not being willing to just go to the emergency room. And I could go into that in more detail later, but I've had a lot of negative experiences when I present to the emergency room in this kind of state. The things that are said to me, the assumptions that are made, like it's just not always great care. And unfortunately, those times that I did receive really great care, there's just so many times that did not go well that it's left me a little hesitant. So unless I just feel like will I die today? I'm not really willing to present to the emergency room, even though I am extremely short of breath and I lost 5 pounds over the weekend. But I haven't lost any pounds since yesterday, so that's a win.